Mike Gonzalez back with the team, and he is pitching very well. For more on that and the reemergence of Gonzalez, let's head downstairs and welcome in Mark Viviano.
Oh, Jim, Mike Gonzalez is on a personal comeback tour. His early ineffectiveness and injury put him out for 3 months. On his way back now, he's made 5 appearances since rejoining the team on July the 21st. He does like the results so far.
Well, first of all, would be the command and velocity. I obviously didn't have that coming into spring training. I didn't have that coming into the first couple games, and I definitely saw a difference there. And obviously, you don't have command up here, and you're not going to be very successful.
What has been the key to finding that? Obviously, you had time away to deal with yourself physically and mentally. As you've stepped back out on a big league mound, you're away from Sarasota. It's a different game. You've rediscovered it. In what manner?
Well, the health part. Obviously, it was really tough. You know, it was kind of a situation where it was a ladder effect. You know, I started with my back early on in spring training, didn't think it was a big deal, and kind of had to push and fast forward, you know, go turbo mode the last week, and it just didn't happen. It didn't happen. I really felt inside that I could get it done, and once I got out there, it just, I mean, you know, the arm just didn't agree with me, and I really couldn't help that. Now I'm finally able to go out there, and the recovery is much better. There's the pain is much night and day. So that definitely helped out in the command area.
As you were pitching in your rehab, it was scripted, as you mentioned. You knew when you were going to pitch. To be in a situation now when that phone rings to have to get ready, that's where you really find out what you got, right?
Of course, and I mean, it's back to being in the big leagues. I mean, I'm a big league pitcher. That's what I am, and it was just the toughest thing, you know, going through Tommy John and all that stuff. It was a whole different story than just being down there in Sarasota, having to wait, you know, playing the waiting game and things like that, having to recover, and it was just a really tough situation. And everything in the minor leagues was scripted. You know, you'd get a day, 2 days off, 1 day, 2 days off, but it really wasn't anything that could get you going. Obviously, the big league crowd, the big league hitters, all this just kind of just puts the icing on the cake, and again, and let's go at it.
Juan has said, the organization has said, you know, they're going to ease you back into this instead of throwing you right back into the closer role. Do you feel like each outing is a step back toward becoming a closer again?
To me, me personally, has always been just going out there and be able to recover and show that I'm healthy. I know that when I'm healthy, I know what they signed me for. I know they didn't come over here they didn't sign me to come and be a lefty specialist or be one of those kind of guys. They signed me to come and close. So I know that once I show these guys I'm healthy, and obviously I understand, you know, early on it wasn't me, and you can see the difference of what I did early on and what I'm doing now. You know, velocity, command, things like that. It just tells you what type of pitcher they did sign, and I'm just happy I'm able to go out there and let them know that it wasn't a bust. What it was just it wasn't health, you know, and that was the issue.
In baseball, a lot of people will look at that radar gun. How critical is that to you in regards to charting your progress?
Well, obviously, you know, to me it's not. To me it's more of a command factor, and it's more of a drive. A lot of people do see the velocity. I know that I can compete. I've competed before with 88, 91, 92, but I'm known to be a mid-90s type guy. And when you go out and sign a mid-90s type guy, that's what you're expecting. You know, it's understood on their part and on my part also. So I'm glad I'm able to show them that I have that also under my arsenal.